Hello, I'm Reverend Karen Davis at First Christian Church. We've all heard the expression, I doubt it. Well, unfortunately, that phrase gets tied to Thomas. This week, as we read from the Gospel of John, chapter 20, verses 19 through 31, poor Thomas gets labeled with the title of Doubting Thomas. And anyone who says, I doubt it, often gets labeled as a doubting Thomas. In reality, Thomas was just saying out loud what so many of us are thinking in here and in here when we are questioning, when we are wondering, could this really be true? In our lives, we are faced with challenges. We are faced with difficult situations in which we can't see always the light at the end of the tunnel. And when people tell us that we will make our way through, that others will be there to support us, to guide us, to encourage us, in our hearts sometimes we think, I doubt it. I doubt that things will ever change. I'll doubt that they'll ever get better. Well, as we read this passage from John's Gospel, we are reminded that God continues to be present and that God will go to great lengths to show us that there is hope and that God will help us get through the most difficult situations. For some of us, it's just hearing those words of encouragement. For others, we need a sign. And even more so for some, we need some hard facts, something we can hold on to. And then we can find that reassurance, that peace, and have faith to move forward. Thomas helps us to look at ourselves and to deal with the questions and the difficult situations and that turmoil that's within, and helps us come to a place of telling ourselves what it is we need to feel reassured, what it is we need to strengthen our faith. So rather than us thinking that Thomas is someone who's less than, we can look at him as someone who is a great example and an encouragement that it's okay to ask questions. It's okay to doubt. And that we can continue to look for the signs in the world around us, the support and encouragement from the people and circumstances around us to help us believe and to move forward, believing in something better, having hope and faith that God will indeed be with us and see us through. This Easter season, may we hold on to the idea that we are the people of the resurrection and that we will look to God to resurrect hope, possibilities, and that God will indeed be with us and among us. Even in the worst of times, God will be there to encourage us and to show us, believe, and have hope. May we continue to have hope and God with us. May God give you peace and comfort this day and every day.